All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is you too, it's PastorDowell again. And religion keeps you ill-informed on purpose. Politics or politicians, they keep you ill-informed on purpose. The news media, they keep you ill-informed on purpose. And last but not least, your dumb, stupid family keeps you ill-informed on purpose, because it all has to do with a mindset. Listen to me real close and listen to what I'm trying to say, and maybe I can do something to stimulate and educate your thought pattern just a little bit. And it is the truth. It is the truth. It's the fact. 12 years ago, when before Bush came into office, oil was $30 a gallon, or $30 a barrel, oil was, and gasoline was between $1.30 and $1.60 or $1.80 a gallon. Now everything is done tripled. I mean tripled. Now listen to this. We often talk about purchasing power over and over and over and over and over again. And many of us, we still are going out working, hitting 40 hours a week, anywhere between 40 and 80 hours a week. We're putting in the same labor, but we're not getting back the same as we put in. We'll put in the same labor, but hey, you may be even still getting the same paycheck. You may even got what you call a little bit of raise, but it's not keeping up with the economy. Your purchasing power has been greatly eroded. Think about that. If gas was $1 something per gallon 10, 12 years ago, you still getting the same amount of money, and all you got is maybe a quarter or a nickel or a dime or a dollar pay raise and stuff. You still behind the power curve. You still way behind when it comes to purchasing power. So you're going out, you're putting in all this labor, and yet and still you're getting less for the amount of money, so-called money, that you have. Now, the reason why I continue over the years, keep talking about preserving purchasing power, the one thing that your government, your churches, the politicians are not going to tell you, because they have not conditioned you that way. They have conditioned you to think debt. They have conditioned you to borrow from the future just like they do. They're not going to tell you that you need to learn how to save. You need to learn how to invest in yourself, commodities. You need to learn how to homestead. You need to learn how to can. You need to learn what real, true, sound money is, i.e. gold and silver. You need to know that if you're going to be saving money, you can't save in dollars because you're losing. If you invested $10,000, if let's say you saved $10,000 10 years ago, you think you still got $10,000 in the bank. Oh, you may have the value of $10,000 sitting up in front of you, but you don't have $10,000 because things are now 3 times more expensive. 3 times more expensive. So that you're doing good if you got $3,000 in the bank worth of purchasing power, if you understand what I'm saying. So you've got to learn how to save intangible assets. Save, meaning food. You need to understand what commodities are. And you can't play any bond market. You can't play anything that has to do with paper, because it's all valued in dollars. That is not what the rich do. The rich does not invest in dollars. If they do, they are deceiving you to go and do it. And you have to understand, it's like people who have businesses. They make money off the populace's back. And they are hoping that you continue to keep coming to their business. But what you need to do, as my grandma used to say a long time ago, is mind your own business. And that's what you need to do. You need to start minding your own business in every aspect of your life. Because some of you can't have no peace because you're in everybody else's business. And you need to start minding your own business and start learning how to preserving yourself and your purchasing power, because we're getting ready to go out here and spend some money again. We got Gathering of the Saints, GOTS 2013 coming up to get ready for this event. And we spend money. We see it all the time. Keep the camera straight. We see money. We spend money all the time. And when we're going out here to buy things and stuff, we see how much it costs. It's costing us triple the amount of money to buy what we used to buy 10 years ago. I mean, we could have bought it for $200 or $300. Now we have to spend $800, $900 to get the same goods that we used to buy 10 years ago. And that's just utterly ridiculous. You know the reason why? Because of the fundamentals the policies. And you think about it, you go to church, many of you concerned about getting so filled up with biblical knowledge that you ain't got a lick of sense in how to function in life. You don't have a lick of sense of how to prepare, and you can't even see the forest for the trees. You can't see the collapse that is inevitable right before our very eyes, simply because your religious leaders are ill-informed. So if they're ill-informed and they choose to be dumb, they're not going to talk about these things that is going to help advance you and give you knowledge to open up your mind so you can start using a little bit of self-autonomy and start thinking about what you need to do. That's why if you surround yourself by dumb people, you will be dumb. Do you understand that? You surround yourself by ignorant people, you will be ignorant. But if you surround yourself by people who understand and are intelligent and can see the forest for the trees, then you'll be wise. You listen to a wise man, you'll be wise. But anyway, hey, believe me, I'm not making these videos because I'm expecting the whole world to wake up, because that doesn't happen like that. I already know how the mindset works. It doesn't happen like that. First, when people hear you, you're a crackpot, you're a kook, and all this other stuff, fanatic. Then when things start heating up stuff, they start considering, but some people too prideful to admit that I was right all the time, which is irrelevant. And then it ain't till later on everything happened, then everybody wants to then acknowledge how smart and how ahead of the curve you were at that time. But until then, you're going to get slandered, talebeared, you're going to get gossip. They're going to gossip you half to death. They're going to cast your name out as dung. They're going to deride you, chide you, ridicule, mock you, scorn you, do everything in the world. And you're going to be prepared if you listen to the wise men. And while those ignorant fools out there, they're going to be perishing. And you know whose door they're going to come and knock at? They're going to come and knock at mine, but they ain't going to be able to get here. They're going to come and knock at mine. I'm going to sit and look at them. I promise you I am. Because I think it is the epitome of selfishness to not set up and prepare when you had opportunity to come and take from those who have already been informed to prepare. I believe that. And so, no, don't come to my house because the door's not going to be open. Hallelujah. That's just the way it is. Well, Pastor Dow, what kind of preacher are you? I'm definitely not a Christian, I promise you that. I'm a student of the book. And that's what many of you people need to start doing. But anyway, nevertheless, when you have people that don't have any will whatsoever at all to inform you, to tell you what's really truly going on, but trying to keep your mind deceived of what's going on in this world in order to keep you in the debt mindset, debt function, everything, you ain't gonna ever change. You ain't gonna ever change. I talk to elders, I talk to people all the time. You better learn how to handle money. You better learn how to start handling money, because everybody ain't gonna be leeching off PastorDowell, leeching off the people that inform, because you refuse to change your lust. It's just a mess that we got going on in this society today. But anyway, I hope that you understand purchasing power. You're going out here, you're working, summary, and you're still putting in the same amount of labor and stuff, but you're getting back less. Oh, you still see the same paycheck, but you can't go out and purchase the same goods and service because you're still getting back less. We're jacked in society in the country. It's utterly amazing. Anyway, I hope you learned something. I want y'all to have a good day.